the members of the bar. Favors have been bestowed by the party in power, and those even the previous regime, the appointments of the previous regime as Attorney General, Deputy Attorney General, Assistant Attorney General, government pleaders, public prosecutors, these were cancelled, rescinded, and they appointed their own men. So naturally, there has been a clear division between among the bars created by politicization of the members of the bar. Now, the politicization is totally complete. Mr. Agarwal has commented just now that the bar, members of the bar in Bangladesh is fighting the present regime. Yes, it fought the dictatorial regime of President Ershad, fought tooth and nail, and it was, in fact, his fall began from the movement initiated by the bar. But now the bar is absolutely mute. My friend is there sitting there, he will say, bar does not say a single word. Emergency is prevailing, bar does not say a single word against the present caretaker government. Although many acts of illegality are being committed, there are extrajudicial killings, there are detention without trial, but the bar does not say a single word.
But about one year back, 1.5 years back, I think very strong.
Yes, I am telling of recent days, recent times. About education, legal education of the members of the bar, he has requested to say about, yes, the members of the bar is being trained. There is an institution organization of which I am the founder member, that is Legal Education Training Institute, LETI. There the members of the bar, the new entrants, are trained. 6 weeks training is given to the new entrants, and then they are enrolled as members of the bar. But there is no refreshers training. We are thinking of introducing refreshers training also. I am one of the resource persons of this Legal Education Training Institute, and I questioned, after training, I questioned some of the trainees. They said that they had been enormously benefited by the training. Actually, the practical aspects of practice, not the theories. That is, an interactive method is adopted in giving training to the lawyers, and they told their feeling was that they had been enormously benefited by this training in the Legal Education Training Institute. After the refreshers course is introduced, the practicing lawyers will also be invited to receive training, and then possibly they can be made acquainted with the new developments in law. That is all what I have to say about the conditions prevailing in Bangladesh so far as the bar is concerned, the relationship between the bar and the bench is concerned, and the training of the members of the bar is concerned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Dr. Justice Namuddin, retired judge from Bangladesh Supreme Court. I also welcome Professor Rainer Skaljan, Judge German Federal Court of Social Affairs, to this session, and Acting Chief Justice of Patna High Court, Mr. Narayan Roy. So now Mr. Bilal, the leader of Bar from Bangladesh.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Chairman, distinguished guests from many different countries I can see here in this international conference, and my ladies and gentlemen. The subject here this morning is quite versatile in a sense that we will be dealing with few topics that was initiated by the chair.
No, chair is our
All right.
Mr. Pombo. I'm
Mr.
only
Pombo is the chair
assisting.
this morning.
You are the chair.
No.
Total chair.
Let them finish the conflict, then I start.
Total chair.
Because this confusion, I did not mention the name. I
No,
said
that's
Mr.
okay.
Chair.
No. I announced initially itself and I put you in middle and still you are in middle. I always ensure that status should be recognized. Always, even if when we are adding the chairs.
So we have resolved the conflict now. We know now who is the chair here. Now,
Because in India, basically we put decorative. There is some assistant who really assists.
yes.
So that's good.
Am I the decoration?
No, that decoration wise, because here you will not properly conduct to sit from that angle.
You are the President of India and he is the Prime Minister.
Now, if I may resume. On the foreign lawyers to come to Bangladesh, I know Mr. Justice Naimuddin Hamid has addressed quite a bit, but still I would like to say my personal experience in Bangladesh. With a gap of 30 years from Bangladesh, I was originally born in Bangladesh, but had been abroad for 30 years. When I came back as a barrister, I had to go through the whole process to become a lawyer in Bangladesh. I had to enroll myself in the lower court, subordinate courts, for which I had to go through the written exams, viva exam, and then I became a junior lawyer. And I also had to go through 6 weeks training that Mr. Justice Naimuddin was one of the faculties. And quite similar process I had to go through to enroll myself as an advocate in the Supreme Court of Bangladesh for the High Court Division. And that's huge competition, quite competitive exams. Enrollment process is really tough, I must say. By being a barrister and qualified from abroad makes no difference. In Bangladesh, I did not have any relaxation or any exemption of a sort or the other. So it's a tough one. I did try to practice in New York after qualifying myself as a barrister from England. In America, they did not allow me to practice in there just because I'm a barrister from UK. I had to go through the exams in there too. All I'm trying to say here, in the most developed country and one of the least developed countries in the world, the principle is basically same, because we all have to go through the individual country's system, the procedure they have, and which is very correct, as we have seen said by my Nigerian and Egyptian colleagues. And of course you have heard the Indian version of it. And therefore I am very much in favor of having your separate entity in relation to entering into the legal profession wherever, whatever the country is. Practicing foreign lawyers in Bangladesh, again, if I am not wrong, Mr. Justice Naimuddin Ahmed can also possibly endorse that it is not an automatic system. On case-to-case basis, you can come and appear before the court with the special permission of the judge. That's about the foreign lawyers practicing in Bangladesh. On legal education, I believe in uniformity of the curriculum of the colleges and the universities offering LLB and LLM courses. It's extremely important. But unfortunately, we have 54 private universities all over Bangladesh, and most of them do offer LLB courses. And in there, different universities got different curriculum. And I am enormously benefited from this particular seminar, where we discuss that at least the uniformity of the curriculum got to be there on national basis. Of course, on international basis, we also saw that the basic subjects, most essential subjects, are almost all are quite similar. Practicing restrictions. Yes, you have heard 9/11. We have 1/11 in Bangladesh. Soon after the emergency was declared in there. Soon after the declaration of emergency, a number of provisions of the Constitution of Bangladesh were suspended, and for which, of course, is very difficult to get the petitions put into the respective courts because of the restrictions, and also to get delivery of the judgments in some cases, especially in relation to read petitions. And on training issues, where we have 6 weeks training compulsory for the new entrants, but we have suggested that a full 1-year BVC course is to be introduced in Bangladesh, which is soon after you finish your LLB, you must complete your BVC, then enter into the profession. It's even tougher than the one we have at the moment. They are the main issues that we've been discussing. But because I know this is the last day of this international conference by the International Council of Jurists and all India bar associations, I would like to say one thing, that the very theme of this conference, the rule of law, is an essential item, the core item for any legal system in any countries. The way the conference is designed is well designed and delivered extremely well. I would like to say thank you to the organizers, and the people worked really hard doing and making the occasion a success. At the same time, I would like to say the number of workshops arranged in there do come under 3 things. That's one is the legal profession, the other one is the judgment, and the other supposed to be the police and the law enforcing agencies. Unfortunately, I couldn't see much of their participation in this conference to make the rule of law a more successful and more informative and substantial. I hope in the future conferences we will get all the 3 organs of the rule of law to be together and make it more substantial. I remain grateful to the organizers. Thank you very much indeed for giving your patience hearing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now I will request Mr. Niranjan Panda, who is the Vice Chairman of Bar Council of